bringing in the harvest as quickly and as fast as possible, because that's what he said I'm waiting on. He told me specifically, he said, Brandon, you bring in the harvest, son. He was standing there. He was underneath the chuppah. This wedding festival that he was getting ready for the ceremony. He was standing there as a pillar of fire. And as he was standing underneath there, he said, I'm waiting on you. What are you going to do to help me bring in the harvest? And I'm no longer seeing a blob of light. It looked long ways. Because every time the Lord appears, like I see, as a pillar of light, a pillar of fire. It was no longer in a ball like when you're sitting down. He was standing up waiting, looking at the edge of time, saying, what are you going to do to bring in the harvest? And if that's what my Father's waiting on, I'm going to do everything in my power, in my little YouTube channel, whatever I've got, to help bring in as many people to the Lord as possible, as quickly as possible. But he said to me, you're about to see an establishment, a metamorphosis even in my ministry of acceleration with the prophetic seeing of how we see and how we, as an extension of creative miracles and healings and demonstrations and manifestations. He said, you'll no longer be known on the internet in the days ahead as a seeing and praying channel like this. But you'll be known as, we'll pray for them and they'll be healed. That you're going to see miracles being called out on this broadcast, and the power of God touching you right where you are behind the camera. That it doesn't have to be that you have to have somebody lay hands on you to receive your miracle today, but God will touch you right where you are and receive what you've been believing for I don't know how long. It doesn't matter. You say, well, Brandon, I've been bound by this for 20, 30 years. But I'm telling you today, by the Spirit of God, there's an expiration date to your problem. And it's time to believe for your miracle. We are in the last of the last seconds of this end time. I believe that God's going to show up and show off in your life today. Why not believe for today? As we see the days approaching, as the days of Noah with the babies and all the weirdness that we're hearing on the news. He told me there would be stadiums filled with people worshiping in glory and the anointing and the presence of God beyond anybody's comprehension in the day. He said, instead of sporting events, because there won't be so many people coming to watch the sporting events, there'll be glory events. It's time for